Good. Yesterday class topic is we're discussing about the string, right? String data type. And the string data type last class we discussed some points. So Python material. Oh my God. Yeah, Python material discussing class notes part two, and we're discussing about the string data type. Yeah, string data type, guys. See, string follows the positive indexing and negative indexing. Okay. So after that we discussed about the for loop to print the data, concatenation replication, relational operators applying in and not in keyword. Okay. So is and is not keyword, and I given some assignment, right? Exactly, guys. And today class we'll go for some string functions. If you check the string functions, the first example will refer strip function, length function, r strip function, l strip function. These are functions we'll use. So these are the functions we'll use. Okay, to run this code, write the code. Just you can go for the string, guys. Name equal to something like space, space, space. I give the three spaces, guys. Space, 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 Ratan, and I give the three spaces, right? Starting three spaces and ending three spaces. Total how many spaces, guys? Six spaces are there. Yeah, six spaces are there. And guys, can hear me? Guys, can hear me? Guys, can hear me? Yeah, good. Because I taken the name equal to string, name equal to space, space, space. Total three space I taken. Ratan, again three spaces, right? Exactly. Yeah, simply I'm printing the name here. When you print the name, then you can save this code. The file is called first.py. Just open the command prompt, local disk E, cls, Python. The file is called what? First.py, right? Exactly. So it is data is printing like with spaces, right? I want to remove the spaces, guys. To remove the spaces, name.strip function, name.strip function we have to use. The strip function, it will remove the starting and ending spaces by default. Guys, strip function by default removes what? Starting and ending spaces, right? Exactly. The strip function will remove the starting and ending only spaces, guys. It remove the only spaces by default. Good. For example, here name equal again you can take the three spaces written again three spaces you can take, and I want to find out length of this data, guys. So length of you can give the name of the data, length of the name. So what is the length of the name, guys? Now I think almost we'll get the length is 11, right? Because total six spaces will get, and six spaces and five characters, right? Total length is 5, length is 11, guys. But I want to get the length after removing the spaces, guys. That's what length of name data. We can write the strip function. Length of named of strip means, first of all, on the name strip apply, on the resultant data length is applied, guys. On the resultant data length is applied. Now length is how much now, guys? Now length is how much here? We got the 5 is the length, right? Yes, we got the length is what? 5, right? Exactly. Good. And even for the strip, guys, for example, I here starting I have some at the rates, Ratan. Right hand side I have the at the rate, something like this. I want to strip the data without at the rates. I want to print. If you want print the data without at the rate, I want to strip the. Here we have to do the stripping character, guys. For the stripping character at the rate, right? If you give the stripping character at the rate, it will remove the starting and ending. All at the rates are removed or not? Yes, yes, no. Starting and ending all at the rates are removed, right? Exactly. Otherwise, some cases, starting at the rates are there, ending hashes are there. I want to remove the starting at the rates and what ending hashes. I need only this word basically. In that case, name dot strip of at the rate, and we have to give the hash basically. At the rate hash means then what happened, guys? Again, we got to output is Ratan, right? Guys, are it clear now? The first case just I applied strip, second case length with the strip, third case is what? Strip of the starting character and ending character. Strip means what are the data, what are the character you are giving, it removes the starting data and ending data also, right? And next one is what? Starting one type of characters are there, ending one type of characters are there. Just you can mention how many characters you want to remove, what are the characters you are going to remove. then it will take automatically, it will remove the characters automatically starting and ending, right? Exactly, guys. That's basically strip function. So next one is like if you take the Ratan, left hand side you can take the @ guys. But now I want to remove the data at left hand side only. Left hand side I only want to remove the @ symbol. If you want to print the left hand side @ symbol, then what you have to do, guys? Simply you can write the print of. So just you want to focus on one left handed data. Guys, can hear me properly? Guys, please respond. Can hear me? Yes, voice is everything is fine, right? Yeah, good. Now I want to remove the starting @ symbols, guys. If you want to remove the starting @ values, you want to remove the starting @ symbols, then what we will do here? Name dot @ left hand side, right? You can go for L strip, guys. L strip of what? Here we have to give the stripping character, right? @ I have to give. Guys, left strip. Strip means by default it will take the starting and ending, guys. Left hand side, right hand side. But if you want to remove only left hand side means L strip, right? L strip. Again, last line you get the output is what? Ratan, right? Because again you get the last line output is what? Ratan, right? Exactly. In the same way, you can apply right strip also, guys. Simply here, assume like this some hashes are there at right side. I want to remove the right hand side data. Okay. R strip we have to use right strip of what? Hash, right? Right strip of hash we have to give. Run this code, guys. Again, right hand side data is removed, right? Exactly, guys. And see, this one basically strip means it will remove the starting and ending spaces, not a problem. Starting and ending values. Guys, strip function by default removes the starting and ending spaces. But if you want space, if you don't want space, if you want some @ symbols means you can give the symbol also, no problem. Strip basically it removes the starting and ending both. L strip means it removes only left hand side. R strip means it will remove only right hand side. But see, guys, some cases here can I write like name dot L strip, name dot L strip of @ guys, name dot L strip of what? Here can I use @ now? So dot can I use R strip, right? Can I use R strip of? Tell me, guys, can I use R strip of what? Hash, right? That's it, guys. So hash. Yeah, so name dot L strip of @. So left hand side @ are removed, right hand side hashes will be removed, right? Like that, if you want, you can apply the line like this. But instead of writing L strip right strip two times, like L strip right strip, can I use the strip function directly? Yes, instead of using L strip and right strip, left strip and right strip, simply I can use the strip function. Simply I can use the strip function. I can give a specific character, right? Yes or no? Good. But this possibility is there, like this L strip you can apply and the resultant data can apply the R strip also, no, not a problem, right? Last case also you get the output is rather not. Exactly, guys. Guys, this example, how many functions we discussed total? Hmm? Guys, how many functions we discussed there? Total four functions, right? What are four functions, guys? One is a strip, length, R strip, L strip, right? Exactly, guys. But when you take the L strip, guys, left strip, something like this. Left strip also, if we didn't give any character, yes, even starting I have the left hand side spaces are there. If we didn't give the any characters means what happened? Even left strip also remove the by default spaces. Even right strip also, if we didn't give any characters, like if we have the space symbols like that at the ending, you don't give any character, guys. Okay, then by default it removes what? Right hand side spaces, right? Guys, yes or no? Hmm? Good. So guys, the first case like strip length, then strip of the data. This is left strip data. This is like R strip data. This is applying both left strip and R strip, right? And the left strip also, if we didn't give the argument, if we didn't give the argument, by default left hand side it will be left hand side by default spaces are removed. Right strip also, if we didn't give any argument, by default right hand spaces will be deleted, right? Guys, yes or no? The four functions are clear. Last cases we can see all we are getting the Ratan, right? Exactly, guys. That's information about whatever L stripper, left stripper, right stripper, left stripper, right strip, and what length, right? Guys, strip function, left strip function, right strip function, and length function, guys. That's fine. And example two, if we take example two, index function, guys. Index and R index. Index function, it returns the index of the corresponding character. name dot index of a. Name dot index of a means what? What is index of a? 1, right? Index of a is 1. R index means right index, guys. Right index in the sense what? Backward direction, right? Right hand side. Right hand side was the first occurrence. I think this is the first occurrence, right? Then this index will be written basically. Guys, index means it is taken the forward direction. R index means right hand side, like backward direction. In the backward, which one is the first occurrence of here? This is the first occurrence of here, right? Then this will be taken, guys. Then that will be taken, right? Exactly. They're very clear now. Run this code. So index is 1, R index is what? 3, right? Exactly. Because but in index and R index, if I'm trying to give the z, the data which is not present basically. In index function, if you're trying to give the character which is not available, then you'll get the error like value error, substring is not found. Because index and R index, you'll get the message like substring is what? Not found, right? Yeah, exactly, guys. So index function, R index function returns the indexes, right? Exactly. And even to get the indexes, we can go for the find also, guys. Find also to get the indexes only. Okay. Find and R find. Okay. Find means forward direction. R find means what? Right hand side direction, right? Right hand side. Then run this code. Again 1 3 and 1 3. Both are written the indexes only. So if both are written the indexes, then what is the difference here? The difference is like in find and R find, you are trying to find the z value which is not present, right? So in index means what happened here, which is not present, which is not present, you'll get the error like value error, right? Okay, substring is not found. Value error, substring is not found, right? But what about this find and R find? If the data is not present, guys, by default it is a -1. Guys, by default it returns what? -1, right? Exactly, guys. So index and R index, both index and find, guys, both functions are returns the index positions of the data. When we use the index function, the element is not present, you'll get the value error. When we use the find function, when we use the index function, when we use the find function, the element is not present, it returns the -1, right? Guys, yes or no? It returns the -1 or not? That's example number 2. Guys, are you clear now? Index and R index, find and R find is clear. Guys, are you clear now? Index and R index, find and R find. Hmm? Exactly, guys. Even you can go for the string message also, not a problem. Like not only single character, guys. You can write the word also here. Index of Ratan. Index of Ratan means what? It is taken from starting character, right? See this line, guys. Told is the starting. Okay. Right index. I think right hand in I write. Sorry. Index of Ratan is 3. Find of Ratan also 3, right? Because index starts from 3, right? Exactly. So not only single character, even if you want, you can find the even if you want, you can find the even you can find the word also, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, second example is clear. Guys, second example is clear. Index, R index, find, R find, right? Exactly. The next example starts with an int with, guys. It's very simple, straightforward. We have to check the simply the string is starting with the specific name or not. So see, guys, 1 year, some student roll number it is 1 year, 1 2 gr 2 3 4 5, something like this. In this case, is that Priyanka, my voice is breaking. Reminding guys, please check. Reminding guys, can you hear me properly? Reminding guys, can you hear me? Yeah, Priyanka, that is your end problem. Just you can check your internet connection once. Reminding guys, voice is breaking. Or can please talk, man. Why you are saying messages? Priya, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Voice is clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Priyanka, just you can check your side once. Okay. I think your internet issue. Guys, starts with is a function just to, which is checking like your string is starting with 1 year or not. Definitely my string is starting with 1 year. Definitely first one is written the true. The second one is what starts with the 2 jr or not. Definitely the false, right? Ends with 3 4 5. Ends with triple two. Okay. Just it is checking your string is starting with a specific data or not. Your string is ending with a specific data or not. Your string is starting with specific data or ending with specific data, right? Exactly, guys. Then you can run this code here. True, false, and what? true false you get the output, right? Guys, yes or no? Exactly. Next one, you can take the count function, guys. So return that return IT something message like this. So even start with ends with, guys, we can apply some extra position character here. See, for example, message is return ID. Say message that starts with TA or not. Starts with TA or not. What the meaning of two, guys? Can you please check the message from the second character onwards, like second index onwards? Tell me, guys, from the second index onwards means from the T onwards, right? TA and IT. So this data is starting with TA or not? Definitely. Take the data from second position, guys. Take the data from what? The second position. Tell me, guys, this data is starting with the TA or not? Guys, please respond. This data is starting with the TA or not? Definitely, it is starting with
Yes.
what? TA, right? Exactly. So this is what the meaning of this line, guys. Check the data which is starting with AN or not, which is from 3 to 8 characters. Let's take only how many characters. Because here we didn't mention any data. It means it will take the entire string. In entire string, it is checking starting with ending with, right? But here we are specifying the numbers basically. So from the second character onwards, we have to check. Here from the 3 to 8, we have to check. 3 to 8, we have to check. Here from the 3, we have to check. 2 to 4, we have to check, right? Exactly. Like that, if you want, you can apply the concept on the entire string. Otherwise, you want to apply the concept on the specific string also, right? Guys, if you want, you can apply the concept on complete string. Otherwise, we can apply the concept on specific string, right? Specific string also we can apply, right? Yeah, that is information, guys, basically. Good. If you run this code, you get the output. Just you try to check the output. Okay. Good, guys. And the next one is like count function, guys. Simply count of EA. So the meaning of count of A. Count of A is occurred how many times? Here A four times we got that A. Ratan IT some A is there. Count of T. On the count of A, what the meaning of this line, guys? Count of A, which is from the third character onwards. 0, 1, 2, 3. From third character onwards, what the count of A means? Again 3, right? Yes, count of A from which character onwards? Third character onwards, right? Exactly. Next one is what? Name dot count of A. Count of A from 2 to 6 characters onwards. Guess here, when you mention the numbers like this, you can check like we are giving the specific data. Instead of giving the complete data, instead of giving the complete data, we are giving what? Specific data, right? Guys, that point is clear. Instead of giving the complete data, we are checking the complete. Instead of giving the complete data, guys, instead of giving complete data, instead of giving the complete data, giving the specific strings, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, this example we discussed about the three functions. One is the starts with the check the data is starting with the so and so character, so and so message or not. Ends with function to check the data is ending with so and so data or not. Count function to know the number of occurrences of specific string, right? Exactly, guys. And last case you can see here, count of even you can give the specific word also. Count of Ratan, guys. In this example, Ratan is occurred how many times? Ratan, two times occurred, right? Ratan. Total three times occurred, guys. An An. An is occurred how many times? An is occurred one time. An is occurred one time. An occurred one time. An occurred one time. Total four times, right? So Ratan is three times. An is how many times, guys? Four times. Last to tell is expected output is what? 3 and 4, right? Ratan is occurred three times. Anu is occurred. An is occurred what? Guys, An we are getting four times, right? Exactly. So this example just we discussed three functions. One is a starts with the, tell me guys, starts with the, ends with the count, right? Starts with ends with returns the, starts with ends with functions returns the boolean value. But count function returns which value, guys? Count returns the number of occurrences, right? Returns the number of occurrences, right? Yeah, that is information, guys, basically. Is it clear now? That is example 3. And example for split function, guys, split method. Guys, first example, what the functions we discussed? First example, we discussed about the strip, L strip, R strip, length. First example. Second example, find R find, index R index. Third example, what is the third example? Third example we discussed just like just now starts with ends with the count, right? Guys, total how many examples done total? Three examples, right? Exactly. And the fourth example is a split method, guys. So if you take the message equal to hi sir, how are you? This is my message, guys. I want to split the message. To split the message, you can go for this message dot split method. So you can take the result variable. After splitting, get the number of words, right? Split method, split function by default take the data, like by default split the data. The default splitting character is a space character, guys. The default splitting character is a space character means what? It's splitting how many words total? One, two, three, four, five words, right? Exactly. In that case, so I result contains total five words, guys. Result contains total five words. Then for x in res. Then I'm trying to print which value here? X, right? Guys, for loop, if result contains five words, I'm repeating that every word, right? I'm repeating that every word, printing every word. See this message here? Hi sir, how are you? And if you want, you can see what is the result contains what type of data. After splitting, guys, a result contains basically list type of data, list of strings. Square brackets means is a list concept, guys. Basically, we got the message like hi sir, how are you, right? Guys, what's the output now? Hi sir, how are you, right? Hmm? Yeah, actually, after splitting, you will get this message, this array like list data, guys. That list data we are iterating using for loop, basically. Is that clear now? Good. Sir, I don't want default splitting character. I want my own character. Hi, Ratan sir. How are you? I read the message like this. Can you give the comma here? So I want split the data using comma separator. Yes, if you want split the data using comma separator, what we have to do? Can I use for x in message data split off? Here I can give the splitting character is a comma basically. Okay, sorry, clear. Previously, what I done, I splitted, I taken the variable, that variable I'm iterating using for loop. Now, without taking that variable, directly I can use for x in message.split method. After splitting, the data will be placed here, the data will be repeated, right? Yes, these are different styles of coding, guys. Maybe directly can understand these lines of code, but this type of lines you have to write in the project level basically. That's what I'm going with this type of kind of lines, okay? For x in message.split of comma separator, right? Yes or no? Just you can write the print of what? X. The second one is what? Splitting the data using comma separator, right? So before the comma, first line is hi Ratan. Next one is sar how. Next one is r. Next one is you, right? Next one is what? You, right? Exactly, guys. That's information. The first one is like hi sir, how are you? And by default splitting character is a space. Second one is what? The splitting character is a comma. Splitting character is what? Comma. And the third one is what? Guess next one if you take here message equal to okay message equal to even you can split the data using word also. Hi Ratan sir, Ratan sir great, Ratan sir good, something like this. Yes or no? Hi Ratan sir, Ratan sir great. I want split the data using Ratan, guys. How? For x in for x in what? Message dot split off, simply you can give the splitting character Ratan. Guys, do you get the splitting character in output console? Guess previous output also, do you get any splitting character in output console? The splitting word what you given, it won't come in output, right? Now, if you are splitting the data using Ratan means, now you'll get the high, sar greater. Yes, or no? High, sar and what? Sar greater, right? Exactly. X value, guys. Now check the last line output once. First you'll get the high, sar greater. Because the Ratan is a splitting word. The splitting word definitely it will not come in the output console, right? The splitting word will not come in output console, right? That is the information, guys. Guys, are you clear now? We got the clarity, right? The default splitting character is a space, guys. And if you want, you can specify your own splitting where character. Even you can split the data using what word also, right? Yes or no? The default splitting character is a space. Okay, split the data using user-defined symbol, user-defined character, symbol or character something. Splitting the data using word basically. Guys, splitting the data using what? Splitting the data using word, right? Exactly. There's a total four cases, guys. Next is the fifth example. If you go fifth example, guys, small functions here. The functions like uppercase. Guys, I hope you understood this function, right? Hi, Ratan sir, Python is very good. Guys, Python is good or not? Guys, when compared to other languages, maybe some other languages, I think Python is a flexible or not. Yeah, Python is easier, difficult.
Easy, sir.
Easier, who knows?
Easy, sir.
Easier. Sure, huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Test dot upper means what happened, guys? You're getting detail of uppercase. Lower means lower case. Capitalize means starting word is a capital, guys. Starting character is a capital. That's it. Don't think like capitalize means every word is not every word, guys. In the complete string, only starting character is a capital letter. Test dot replace, guys. In Python, just I'm replacing with the Python. I'm replacing with what Django, right? Swap case. Swap case means what? Lower to upper, upper to lower, right? Yeah, swap case means what? Upper to lower to upper, right? That's it. If you run this code, see this output, guys here. So first case upper case completely. Second one everything is lower case. Capitalize means what? First character only capital letter. Guys, only first character is a capital letter. So replace means what? High reference of Django is very good. So replace means in Python place Django is replaced, right? So swap case means what happened, guys? Upper to lower to upper, right? Guys, swap case means what? Lower becomes upper becomes a lower, right? Exactly, guys. It's very clear. This is example number 5 and example number 6. Example number 6 is very simple, guys. Finding the minimum and maximum. But this minimum and maximum finding is based on the code values. Every character contains a code value, right? So small a starts from 97, small b is 98, capital A from 65, 66. So which is like 0, 48, 49, something like. So 0 starts from 48, guys. 0, 48, 1, 49, 2, 450, 3, 51, something like that. Okay, this is like this is your data, guys. A, B, like A, B, these values. In this case, you can see I'm trying to find out the uh, minimum of minimum of name. In the in the name, what is the minimum character, guys? Guys, in the name, what is the minimum character? In the name,
Eh,
what is the minimum character means? I think here the minimum character is A, right? Exactly. The minimum character is a, guys. Now the maximum character, max of name. Max of name means what? We got the T, right? A and a T. Max of the character means what? A and a T, right? Exactly. So even you can go for the words also, like even numbers also, right? See, what is the minimum of name? Minimum is what? Guys, what is the minimum now? Now here minimum is not A, right? Because I think one is having the lowest number, yeah. Because what 0 starts from 48, one is 49, right? But A is 97 almost. Okay, so one is a 49. One is a 49 means what? The minimum is one. Maximum is what? T, right? Yes, minimum is a one, and maximum is the T, right? Exactly. So you guys one and we got the output is T, right? One and T, guys. Is it clear now? One and water, T, right? That is the information, guys. Is any questions, please? Hmm? Yeah, this is like finding, right? For the 6 example, guys. Let's tell you the first example. I think the first example will be strip, L strip, R strip, length. Second example, find index, R index. Third example, that's what the third example. Starts with, ends with count. Fourth example, split. Default splitting at with space. Fourth example. Fifth example, guys. Fifth example, just like what? After splitting data. Fifth example, yeah. Fifth example is what? Yeah, this is a basic thing, guys. Fifth example, like uppercase, lowercase, capitalize, replace, and swap case. This is fifth example. Sixth example is like finding minimum and maximum, right? Finding minimum and what? Maximum, right? Exactly. Seventh example, guys. Seventh example, small functions, guys, but very important functions. These are in application level. Okay, very important function, guys. The functions are very small functions. So E is alphanumeric function. E is alphanumeric. This is a function. This function will take the alphabets, numerics, both. E is alphanumeric, guys. It means it will take the alphabets, it will take the numerics, and it will take the both alphanumerics. Alphanumeric means what? Alphabets and numerics, right? Guys, alphabets and numerics, right? Exactly. Guys, str1 is alphanumeric. Yes, it's alphanumeric. Is alphanumeric or not? Yes, it is alphanumeric. Third one also alphanumeric or not? Yes. All three cases are valid, right? True, true, true. Guys, don't think like alphanumeric, it will take only alphanumeric, but it alphanumeric, it will take the alphabets, numerics, both also. Guys, alphanumeric, it will take what? Alphabets, numerics, and what? Both also, right? Exactly. That's like alphanumeric, guys. So next one is the alpha function. Is alpha. Is alpha numeric, it is taking everything, guys. But is alpha function, it is taking only alphabets. Now first one is a true, but second one is alpha. Guys, is it alphabets only? No, right? The second one is what? False. Guys, first one is a true, the second one is a false, right? You get the true and false, right? Exactly. And next one is what you can take the digit, guys. Is digit. Is digit means what? It will take only digits format basically. So str1 is digit means is not, right? It's not a digit. But str2 is a digit. Yes, str2 is definitely digit, right? Exact. Last two lines, false and true will get output. False and what? Hmm. False and will get the true, right? That is information, guys. Guys, are you clear now? First one is like is alphanumeric. It will take the alphabets and numerics and both. Is alpha, it can take only alphabets. Is digits, it can take only digits, right? Guys, is digits, it takes only digits, right? Exactly. Good. 8 example of same thing, guys. 8 example also just checking operation, guys, but very very important operations. So today I'll give the assignments so that you'll get the clarity. This like just is lower function. Just I'm checking my word is lower or not. Tell me, guys, str1 is it lower? Is it lower means definitely it's no, right? The first one is it saying like false. Str2 is lower means yes, right? Str2 is definitely lower, right? Exactly, guys. Now you can compile this. You get the output is what? False and you get the output is what? False and true, right? Exactly. Is upper, is lower, guys. Next one is like is upper and is space. Is lower, is upper, and is space, right? Guys, is lower, is upper. Is upper is just checking like this is uppercase or not. Guys, just is checking like this is uppercase or not. First one is a true, second is a false. Is a space means just it is checking is a space or not. Yes, are you clear? Last two examples are clear, right? Just is alpha numeric, is alpha, is digit, is upper, is lower, is space. Good. Guess if you want to know all the functions which are there in the string class, like string data type, to know the functions are present in the string data type, guys, we can use one function like dir function, guys. What a function we have to use? Dir. Dir means directory function, guys. To know the functions are present in the directory, like string. What are the functions? See, we discussed multiple functions, right? So to know the functions are present in the string, what are the functions are present in the string? You can go for the directory function, guys. Directory of str. Dir of str. Then simply can run this code. See, guys, these are the data which is present in the string class basically. These are the functions, guys. See here, cap place function is there, count is there, is alpha is there, is alpha numeric, index, okay, is numeric, is lower. Some other functions are the partition, replace, r find, r index, r just, r split, right split, right, left, sorry, split is there, guys. Right split also there. So try to check these functions if you want. Strip is there, split is there, upper is there, translate, swap case, starts with title. Okay, like these all are the functions which is present in which class, guys? Yeah, string, right? Guys, these all are the functions present in what? Present in the string class, guys. That's it. If you need any function information, just you try to Google it. If you feel that function is important, please let me know in the tomorrow class. Guys, you try to see these functions. If you want check any function, just like is ASCII, is decimal, is alphanumeric, is alpha, is ASCII, is decimal, is digit, is identifier, is lower, is numeric. Yeah, is decimal and is numeric just to check the data is a decimal data or numeric data, right? If you want, let me try that function. So for example, you can take the number equal to 10.5. I'm trying to print num data. Yeah, num data is numeric. Guys, num dot is numeric. Tell me, is that number is on numeric or not? Numeric or not means definitely no. No, no, no. Then you have to take this data as a string format basically. Guys, this is like numeric or not? No, you get the false is output. But here you can see, is it is decimal or not? Okay, is decimal means I think it's written a true. Oh, is decimal spelling correct? Is DECAML. This is decimal only, right? Guys, decimal means what? Decimal means point, right?
Sir,
Mm-hmm.
correct only, sir. 10 point.
Then why is decimal written the true? False only. Is decimal? Yes, is decimal only, right? Is decimal means it has written the true, right? Is numeric means written the false. No? It's fine. First one is correct only. Do one thing. Let me change this one 10. Now we can try this code once. Oh my god. Second case. Is numeric it is taking. Is decimal it is taking. Use numeric it is also written the true. Is decimal also written the true. First case both are written the false. Oh my god. Why? Hmm. Is numeric no false. Is decimal means expected true but expecting getting false. uh, is numeric means true expected, but second is decimal getting the false but you're getting the true is output. Guess you try to take this as assignment format. Just you let me know tomorrow. Use numeric and you try to see the functions of this str. After seeing that function, check the use numeric and use decimal, what it is taking. Tomorrow I'll ask you that question. Good. Guys, try to complete these assignments here. Almost all we have like 5 assignments are there. You try to complete these 5 assignments, guys. Assignment number 1: take the name from end user. You take some name from end user. Print the sum of min and max character code values. Okay, min and max character code values, guys. It means if I take the enter name, my name is Ratan. In that case, minimum character is what? A code value is how much here? 97. Max character is what? T code value is how much here? 125. So min code value, max code value, addition, right? I need addition of these code values. Print the sum of min and max character code values, guys. Guys, print the sum of min and what? Max character code values. So that point is clear? Exactly. Next one is like, next one you can see, guys. Hi students, what about corona? Okay. This is a message. In message, every word I need lowercase data. Every word, high lowercase, high uppercase, I length required. Lowercase, uppercase, length. Every word lowercase data, uppercase data, length required, guys. Good. Next line you can see third example. Hi sir, mango is good, mango is fruit, mango is great. Guys, what the third point here? Hi sir, mango is good, mango is fruit, mango is great. Print all mangoes, guys. First of all, just to print all mangoes. After printing all mangoes, print the count of mangoes. Let's print the count of mangoes. How many mangoes are there? 1, 2, 3, right? I need the count is like 3. Guys, I need the count is how much here? 3, right? Exactly. And the fourth one is like, this is important, guys. Hi Ratan sir, mango is good. Ratan sir number is something like this. In this case, print the uppercase words and digits in the message, guys. Uppercase words and digits means what? Uppercase like Ratan, mango, 25, and this number, right? In this message, guys, I want print uppercase data, lowercase data, uh, uppercase data, lowercase data, and sorry, sorry. We in print the uppercase words and the digits, right? Digits in the message, guys. That's it. Uppercase data means what? Ratan and mango. Digits are what? These are digits, right? 9909090925, something like this, right? Exactly. Number of 5 assignment is what? Hi Ratan sir, Python 3 is given. Ratan type 2.0 sir. Ratan 2.0 star number, something like this. Guys, I want to print only alphanumeric data. Alphanumeric data means what? Alphabets and numerics like this. Ratan 2.0, Python 3.8. Guys, 5 assignments are clear? Huh? Any questions? Any explanation required? Which assignment if you need any explanation? It is clear. Guys, you try to complete the assignments by tomorrow. So every data type we'll discuss 2 days, guys. We're done with the string data type today. We'll meet in tomorrow class. We'll start the list data type. Tomorrow class we'll discuss about the list data type, guys. Python 6 p.m. the class notes. The password for this one is a Python. Yeah, string data type. Yeah, we're done with the string data type, guys. That's it. We'll meet in tomorrow class. We'll think about some other data type. Tomorrow list data type, guys. That's it. Bye, guys. Tomorrow we'll meet.